Hello, everybody. I was checking in with the class today. This is our midweek report. This is Wednesday, January 3rd, 2018, and we are working on our initial postings today. Everybody, please make sure you get your initial postings in by the end of the day today. And I wanted to talk to you guys about the issues we're discussing this week. If you look at Chapter 6 this week, if you haven't had a chance to do the readings yet, and I encourage you guys to get cracking on the readings, it's an interesting chapter this week. We're looking at the medical malpractice lawsuit and the trial process. And you have a very condensed version of something that takes up several chapters in a legal class about the way cases are processed through the legal process and some of the standards we look at in the legal process. Chapter this week is done with a lot of interesting terms of negligence versus intentional torts versus professional liability versus the issue of malpractice. And what it all boils down to is that we owe our patients a standard of care, a duty to ensure that our patients are protected and that we give them the ultimate care possible on a daily basis. Things that we can do or things that can happen in our daily routines could lead to an issue of liability for both you as an individual and the facility itself. And as you guys read our discussion board this week about Mary and her family and accidentally giving out the information to her ex-boyfriend and the way he comes in and assaults her, that is a classic example of negligence. There probably was no intent to specifically harm Mary on the part of the facility or whoever that person working the desk was to give out that information. But because there was a slip of the standards, because somebody exercised poor judgment, that information was given out, and the result was Mary was attacked. That is a classic example of negligence, guys. So it is always important in our daily routines to be vigilant about what we are doing and to ensure that we are always focused and aware of what's going on around us and how we are conducting our daily routines. Because one of the things we have to always be concerned about is the least little mistake like that could lead to a claim of negligence by one of our patients. The other interesting aspect, again, guys, we're bringing up some material back from chapters in the previous weeks 1 and 2 because we're looking again at, with this issue of Mary and her family in the discussion board, is we're looking at the issue of privacy again and how privacy is so important to our patients and how we have a duty 24/7 to protect that issue of privacy. It does not stop at the end of our workday. It continues 24/7. That means don't talk to it with family, don't talk about it with friends, no online discussions about it on Facebook or other social media. You have a duty to protect the privacy of your patients at every single second and minute of the day. Some basic reminders here, guys. Remember that we again are working on our initial post today. Make sure they are in by the end of the day today, Wednesday, January 3rd, 2018. Then after that, you can start working on your reply postings. Remember, you need to have multiple postings to your fellow classmates. That's something we've been missing the past weeks in 1 and 2. So you need to get the maximization of your points. And to do that, please be sure to get those posts in. Also, guys, remember you have your assignment due and the test this week, so please make sure you're allocating enough time to complete those. And I also encourage everybody to do the extra credit. I've got a few students who have been doing them in weeks 1 and 2. But that's a great opportunity to get additional points to help you out in completing your grade. And again, guys, have a good week. Remember, I am here anytime, always, if you need to get in touch with me. Please feel free at any time to reach out to me. You guys have my contact number. My cell phone number is 304-687-4523. Or send me an email and I'll respond to you guys as quickly as possible. And if I don't know the answer, like I said before, I'll send you to one of our great resources here at UMA to get you the answers and the assistance you need. And with that, guys, have a great week. Make sure everybody is keeping up. If you still have some past assignments from weeks 1 and 2, please be sure to get those in and get your grade caught up. And again, guys, I will see everybody on the discussion board. And again, feel free to drop me a line. Thank you.